Well, nothing like being at your own birthday party, getting into a fight with your husband, and he decides to start shooting at you. I mean, why not? What's a birthday party without some gunplay, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, this isn't funny. This woman was killed. So I really don't want to make light of it, but I don't understand. I mean, I've been to some crazy birthday parties, but nobody's ever pulled a gun. And I'll read the story. We can go into it. It's Stacy Cole and Carol Hughes. Carol filling in for Tony this week. According to a report, a tragic incident occurred at a birthday party, resulting in the death of a woman allegedly shot and killed by her husband at her own birthday party. The incident occurred in Kentucky, where Jordan Henning, age 33, is accused of firing multiple rounds at his wife, Ashley, age 32. Now, during the celebration for Ashley's birthday on Monday night, it was reported that drinking was involved. No shit. And the couple, who were both active duty service members, had been engaged in a rather heated argument. Despite attempts by partygoers to intervene and calm the situation, their efforts proved unsuccessful. At that point, the neighbors decided to leave the house with the couple's children, and as they were departing, they heard multiple gunshots. Jordan Henning hastily left the residence and drove away. Now, this is where authorities were alerted and responded to the scene. Shortly after leaving the house, Henning was apprehended. According to the arrest citation, the defendant expressed remorse for causing harm to his wife, but he killed her. He freaking killed her.
Well, he's sobered up a little bit.
He's been charged with murder, domestic violence, and could face a sentence of 20 to 50 years in prison or even life if convicted.
This is so sad because that had to have been a really, really heated argument. There were kids in the house. And hats off to the neighbors who were like, we're going to get the kids out of this situation. And I have a lot of respect for that. And I'm glad they did. But if the argument's so bad, you're thinking, I need to remove the children from this.
Yeah.
You needed to call 911 at the same time. And maybe they didn't have time. Maybe it got really bad really fast. They grabbed the kids. They ran out. And that could be. And then when they got out, then they heard the gunshots before they could do anything. I mean, that could have happened as well.
But what concerns me is, yes, they were protecting the kids. What about protecting her from him?
Yeah. And it could have just escalated and gotten so crazy so fast. And it's like, get the kids out. And maybe they were going to call 911 and they couldn't. But my guess is alcohol was involved. I don't know. And maybe they had a pretty volatile relationship anyway. I don't understand ever getting so drunk that you get so mad. Like, I don't get that.
I don't either. And I don't think people out of nowhere become violent. I think there's probably been some signs that neighbors probably had heard them arguing. Because why did they have this feeling like, I need to get the kids out of here?
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been around couples that are suddenly disagreeing and having a fight. There's something about this fight where people are like, holy shit, things are getting bad.
And it might have been he ran and got a gun and they're like, grab the kids, let's go. Yeah, and it could have been like something like that. Like, for everybody's safety, get out. And they did what they could, and that might have been all they could do. I can't judge them. That had to have been a horrific situation.
I can't imagine. I mean, you're at a birthday party. There's probably lots of food and alcohol and cake. And had they, sung happy birthday to her at this point?
Yeah, it was supposed to be fun.
Yeah, it should be. But she ended up with multiple gunshot wounds to the torso and died. And now he is scheduled for arraignment tomorrow, today. I'm sorry, today. Yeah, today. And he's being held on $1 million bond. So they're obviously very concerned about him. The fact that the bond is so high. He's not going to be around for any more birthday celebrations anymore, I'm assuming.
Well, what's so sad is that all in the same day, the kids don't have parents.
Yeah, they've lost both of their parents now in one way or another, just because somebody, is this another case of somebody who is in the military dealing with PTSD that hasn't been appropriately dealt with and cared for? Is that what this case is? Who knows? But I'll tell you, I know a lot of people who've been in the military, and they're lovely, wonderful people who are dealing with a lot of mental torment, and they need more care than they're getting. And it frustrates me.
And this guy, he's sobered up, and my guess is, had they not been drinking, none of this would have happened. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just awful, and we'll try to keep an eye on this story. But his court hearing is today, and birthdays are forever ruined for him. I imagine if they sing happy birthday to him in prison, it probably is going to set him off again. So no birthday party for you.
This is the Hidden Killers Podcast.
Want more? Start binging on all of our true crime podcasts right now through Apple Podcasts, and get an ad-free experience when you sign up to be a True Crime Today Premium Plus member, exclusively on Apple Podcasts.
More of the Hidden Killers Podcast, dropping soon.
Press subscribe now.